Wild pigs invade America's crops. Currently, 6 million feral pigs are destroying crops and hunting endangered species in the U.S., while also threatening human health with many infectious viruses. Feral pigs, as the U.S. Department of Agriculture calls them, are not native to North America. European explorers and settlers introduced the Eurasian pig, Sus scrofa, to the New World at various times, beginning in the early 16th century, as livestock or game animals for food or hunting. Entertainment. Currently, there are about 6 million wild pigs living in the wild in at least 35 U.S. states, where they can be more than 1.5 meters long and weigh more than 227 kilograms. They are adaptable animals, able to thrive in nearly any environment. For example, feral pigs are also widespread in the Caribbean islands and Mexico, from Baja to the Yucatan Peninsula, as well as Canada, even in places with deep snow and cold. In addition, female pigs can start breeding at 8 months of age. Every 12 to 15 months, each female pig can give birth to 2 litters of 4 to 12 babies. This allows animals to multiply rapidly and colonize new territories with unprecedented efficiency. Feral pigs destroy crops and can be dangerous if cornered by humans. But that doesn't really worry experts. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, USDA, feral pigs carry many pathogens that can spread to humans, such as leptospirosis, toxoplasmosis, brucellosis, swine flu, salmonella, hepatitis, and E. coli. U.S. health authorities are most concerned about African swine fever, a virus that first appeared in 1921 but re-emerged in many countries around the world. Although not transmitted to humans, this disease causes high mortality in pigs, both wild and farmed. If feral pigs in the U.S. contract the virus, they will spread and devastate the U.S. pig industry, currently the 3rd largest pork producer in the world. As omnivores with the ability to till the soil like a tiller, feral pigs can cause an estimated $2.5 billion in damage to the U.S. crop, livestock, and forestry industries each year. They also prey on native wildlife, from ground-nesting birds like the Virginia quail in Texas to pineapple hawksbill turtles and endangered loggerhead turtles on the islands of South Carolina. Feral hogs may be rampant in part because of the decline in Florida panthers. To date, efforts to exterminate feral pigs have failed. Authorities in the Great Smoky Mountains have eradicated more than 15,000 feral pigs through trapping and hunting. But the species' population has remained largely unchanged. In places like Florida, California, Oklahoma, and Texas, pig populations are so large and widespread that local authorities have turned their focus to damage management rather than eradication. Many chefs, farmers, and suppliers are turning to deal with wild boar destruction of crops by turning them into sustainable sources of protein. At Daidu Restaurant in Austin, Texas, wild boar is a prominent dish on the menu. Wild hogs come from both Texas and elsewhere. Christopher Columbus brought 8 pigs to the Western Hemisphere for food during his trip to Cuba in 1493. The descendants of those pigs, estimated at up to 6 million in 35 states, have caused trouble ever since. Every year, they cause $2.5 billion in damage to crops, forestry, and livestock producers. They can spread diseases to both humans and pets. In Texas alone, the feral pig population is 2 million, making the state the epicenter of the problem nationwide. So some chefs, farmers, and meat suppliers in Texas and other southern hotspots introduce feral hogs into the food chain. They are transforming a nuisance animal into a sustainable source of protein for humans. Chef Jesse Griffiths, co-founder of Die Do Restaurant, is one of the hospitality industry's biggest advocates of wild boar consumption. Casey Frank, education and operations coordinator for the nonprofit FarmShare, has seen the destructive power of pigs. In June 2022, a severe drought hit central Texas, and Frank began noticing mud holes and ripped up crops around FarmShare's 4-hectare organic farm in Austin. A herd of feral hogs seeks out wet grounds to feed and cool off during the hottest summer in state history. 6 adult feral hogs, each weighing more than 200 pounds, caused extensive damage to FarmShare, an organization dedicated to supporting new farmers and increasing food access in areas such as East Austin and Travis counties. According to Frank, the pigs destroyed 0.08 hectares a night and lost more than 900 kilograms of production.